Hello and welcome to the Playworms. Today we shall be looking at the movie Jennifer Body. Jennifer is Anita's beautiful best friend, and Anita also has a boyfriend named Chip, but she has more affection for Jennifer than for her boyfriend. Anita and Jennifer go to a local bar one night to see a rock band called Low Shoulder perform, but when they are there, a fire breaks out, forcing the girls to flee for their life and allowing them to exit the building by a window. Unexpectedly, the band members are already outside, acting casually as if nothing unusual occurred. Anita is left perplexed when the band's leader, Nicholas, suddenly invites Jennifer to join them and pulls her away without her protesting. Anita leaves for home and calls her boyfriend right away, telling him everything that happened. Anita is shocked out of their talk by the sound of the doorbell, but when she goes to the door, she doesn't see anyone. She goes back to her room, but this time she hears sounds coming from the kitchen. When she gets there, Jennifer is totally drenched in blood and has a wicked grin on her face. Then Jennifer opens the refrigerator and starts to eat raw chicken. She suddenly vomits a trail of a dark liquid, appearing to be possessed. Anita attempts to call for help, but Jennifer quickly pins her against the wall and tries to bite her, but she stops immediately and runs away. The next day at school, Jennifer doesn't seem to be abnormal, which makes Anita appear troubled. Jennifer has been acting strangely, and Anita thinks the Low Shoulder Band may be responsible for it. Later, Jennifer meets Jonas, the captain of the football team, who is mourning the death of his closest friend who perished in the fire incident, and she leads him to the forest. She starts to flirt with him, and a number of strange creatures mysteriously encircle them. As Jonas tries to understand the occurrence, Jennifer pushes him and transforms into her evil form and mercilessly devours him. A college professor who is nearby hears his scream and arrives and shockingly finds Jonas' deformed body. Later in the evening, Anita calls Jennifer to talk about the recent happenings, but Jennifer urges her to forget about them. Jennifer purposely burns her tongue with a lighter as they are talking, but she is unscathed. Immediately after, Anita receives a call from her boyfriend informing her abruptly of Jonas's murder, which even causes her to become anxious. As a result of untrue rumors that Low Shoulder helped many people escape the fire, they become quite well known. To this effect, a charity event is planned to take place at the local school. 1 month later, when everything appears to be in order, Jennifer appears ill because it has been a long since she drank blood. Her worry is allayed when she sees Colin and she grins. He asks her out and she texts him her address. Later that evening, while Anita and Chip share an intimate moment, Colin eagerly drives to Jennifer's location. When he gets there, he discovers that the neighborhood is vacant and the house is still being built, but she goes in however. Jennifer appears out of nowhere and this scares Colin, but she kisses him and starts flirting with him right away. Colin eventually observes a sudden change in Jennifer's eye. When Colin tries to flee, Jennifer changes into her monstrous form, brutally murders him, and then drinks his blood. Anita, in the middle of romance, begins to see odd things like blood falling from the ceiling and Jonas' body on the chair. She is so terrified by this that she leaves Chip's house right away and drives in her car. She nearly runs over Jennifer, who is covered in blood, as she drives nervously. Anita quickly returns home, shuts her bedroom door, and lies on her bed. To her shock, Jennifer is suddenly present in her room and appears to be back to normal. Jennifer suddenly kisses her on the lips, appearing to calm her. After a while, Jennifer finally tells Anita the reason for her transformation. The Low Shoulder Band from the bar fire incident took her to a mysterious waterfall and offered her as a virgin sacrifice to Satan in exchange for fame and money. She, however, made it alive because she wasn't actually a virgin, but she gets side effects because she was possessed by Satan. She recalls waking up unharmed following the incident, despite being repeatedly stabbed by the band members. Jennifer adds that she consumed her first victim because she was so hungry when she was returning home. After detailing everything, Jennifer says that while she had originally intended to eat Anita as well that night, she changed her mind because she was still in love with her. Jennifer continues by saying that after eating, she exerts more energy and can withstand almost any harm without feeling pain. To prove her statement, she cuts her hand and makes a large wound, but it heals instantly. Anita couldn't comprehend the reality and she asks Jennifer to leave, to which Jennifer answered by jumping off the high window. Later, Anita begins to conduct research about all she had heard, and she goes to the library to read books about virgin sacrifices to Satan. She finally learns that Jennifer is a succubus, a supernatural being that feeds on flesh, and they can only be killed when they are hungry and weak. Following this, Anita shares her findings with Chip, but he refuses to believe her and thinks that she has a mental issue. Anita suddenly realizes something and she immediately breaks up with her boyfriend in order to prevent him from getting harmed by Jennifer, and she also tells Chip not to come for the upcoming event. But Chip wouldn't listen and he walks away. On the day of the college event, Anita anxiously awaits Jennifer's arrival in order to keep watch over her, but Jennifer goes to meet Chip on his way and lies to him that Anita is having an affair with Colin. After this, she seduces him and leads him to an abandoned. Meanwhile, Anita wonders why Jennifer has not arrived, and she rushes immediately to Chip's house to check on him, but learns that he has already left for the program. Anita worriedly starts looking for him, and eventually sees her boyfriend eaten alive by Jennifer in the pool. Alarmed, Anita jumps into the pool and starts wrestling with her best friend. She sprays Jennifer with pepper spray, but this only angers Jennifer. Jennifer is about to punch Anita when a wounded Chip uses his last strength to pierce Jennifer with a rod, causing Jennifer to lose a lot of blood. Realizing that she is weak, Jennifer leaves immediately. Anita rushes to Chip and holds him in her arms, and Chip dies eventually. Anita, who is furious, sneaks into Jennifer's bedroom in the middle of the night through the window and begins attacking her. Jennifer bites into Anita's shoulder, but Anita resists and continues to fight. At one point, she manages to pull off Jennifer's BFF necklace, and this makes Jennifer distracted. Anita seizes the chance and stabs Jennifer with a small knife, finally killing her. Well, here ends our today's recap. Consider sharing the video and subscribing to our channel to support our work.